Okay, so this place was listed at 12,000 bucks. 1,000 is tax, 11,000 is rent. I just ordered some spring rolls from it. I just thought I'd show you what the inside of the place kind of looks like. So this is a restaurant. You got a kitchen over there. Behind him there's a little kitchen where the guy's working. And they listed it as, I think, 700 square feet. But I'm guessing that it's not actually... This honestly looks to me kind of closer to 400. So I called the guy. I was going to take a look at the space. And he gave me the price and asked if I thought it was good and if I could afford it. And the reason that I'm not here with the realtor or the owner of the space is because I honestly couldn't help myself from laughing on the phone. I said, "Are you sure that's like the final asking price?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "That's going to be empty for a very long time, my friend." I'll be honest that this looks smaller than my old store, which was 5,000 something. And they want 12. And again, when it comes to foot traffic, like, take a look. So it is 3 o'clock. This is lunchtime on a Tuesday. Do you see yourself raking in $12,000 a month for this on this block? I don't really have anything to say. I'm just kind of speechless is all, I'll be honest with you. Again, I could have shown up here with the owner of the space, but I wasn't able to. Like, all I had to do on the phone is say yes instead of just start laughing and say best of luck. And I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to contain myself. I didn't have the discipline to contain myself long enough to do that. So that's that. That's why I'm pretty much showing it to you through the window. And now I'm just kind of waiting to get some spring rolls. That's a post office across the street. I think Facebook rented a large space around the back of the post office. I really don't think that any of these landlords have adjusted yet to the fact that Manhattan is emptying, that it is a recession, and that people are not going to pay $12,000 a month for a closet. It's stuff like this that kind of makes me root for New York City to fail. And that probably sounds really fucked up. I don't want to wish harm on people, but I like the emotional side of me. When you see that the people that own all the property in the city are doing what they're doing, it really makes you kind of want to see it fail. It gives you an idea why so many people that live in cities like this are more left-leaning or more democratic, socialist, rather than, you know, right-wing or libertarian types in general. I'm not really much to the left myself, but the idea, like, because when you're in somewhere in Indiana or Jacksonville or in Delaware and you look for a store and like a store of this size costs $800, you don't really have that resentment for property owners that you do when the rent for that store is $12,000, and it's not just one of them, but it's everybody. And it really does kind of create that seething resentment that you see show up in people that live here. And like, there are people from outside New York that kind of laugh and they want to see New York City fail. And, you know, sometimes, even as someone who actually lives here, a big part of me kind of wants to see the city fail because of what is going on. And it just kind of bothers me. And what really confuses me, beyond it.
Best pizzeria in Manhattan.
Best pizzeria, Artichoke. By far. East Village.
Okay.
It's on 2nd Ave. I think 2nd Ave and 14th.
What's the second best in this area?
I never go any place but Artichoke, man. It's
Okay.
the best. I've never... Every place that says, like, you know, original pizza for whatever, they all suck. Go to Artichoke.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Artichoke. I don't even eat pizza anymore, but I'd go to Artichoke. Because, as I've said, a lot of these places have been empty for a really, really long time. And in spite of the fact that they've been empty for 3 or 5 or 8 or 10 or 15 years, they will still keep it empty rather than rent it because they want to get that 12 to 15K that is just fundamentally unsustainable for a closet. And when you see that happen, when you've lived here a really long time and you see it happen over a really long time, like, a part of me just is kind of laughing and giggling inside at the idea of it failing, of watching it fail, of watching everybody move out, and then seeing the fact that the people that own these buildings that were as greedy as they were, that tried to, you know, extract so much out of people, now have property that's worthless. I don't know. Perhaps I'm being irrational. Perhaps I'm being mean or mean-spirited. But it's the emotional gut reaction that I get when I go visit these places. You tell me what you think in the comments down below. That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something.